Hello everyone! Today we are going to talk about bleaching your face. No, not that kind of a bleach. This one. This is the Jolen cream bleach. I have used bleach pretty much all of my adult life. You know, having like very dark hair, my peach fuzz is actually black fuzz, and it does, you know, like renew itself every few weeks. As there is a famous dialogue in India, "Ghar ki kheti hai," or rather it's a family farm, so it grows very quickly. Yeah, and then when it grows out, it kind of becomes very apparent. You might have noticed it yourself in my recent videos, because you know it's almost like a 2-week cycle that, you know, it kind of, I bleach my face in about 2 to 3 weeks, and then I feel lazy and I let it go, and then it becomes really apparent when I'm editing the videos. Yeah, it actually peeks through my foundation as well, and I've tried covering it up with concealers, as I've seen some other people do, and I have not been successful. Also, we are going to head out today. We are going to a park with friends, so I didn't really want to wear like a heavy foundation, so I wanted my skin to look as good as it can look. I've noticed that in US people tend to shave their face. And the thing with shaving is that you're actually chopping off the top of a hair. Usually hair grows in like a slender manner, like the tip is pointy and then it kind of widens as you go towards the bottom. But now if you have chopped it off at the bottom, it grows up with the, you know, kind of blunt end. That is what is called stubble. So it can feel like it has a very weird texture. And people also pluck or wax or thread the upper lip area as well. I personally don't like to do that, because that kind of, you know, leaves your skin really smooth, and then like that one hair that starts growing, you feel like plucking it out, but it's not a good idea and there's nothing you can do. So I don't like that look of like weirdly growing hair, you know, that intermittent phase. Now what happens when I bleach it is that the hair still goes through its natural cycle of like, you know, growth, and then it falls out and then it starts, you know, growing again. At that stage it becomes black again. It gives me a wider window, you can say, of when I don't need to do anything about it. It is done very regularly in India. As I said before, it does not bleach your skin. It might remove like a top layer of, you know, dead skin from your face, so your face does look a little bit radiant right after. What it does, like, I don't know, let me see if I can zoom in. See, like, can you see that? And then I even get like these here, and they start to kind of, I mean, I get the black fuzz, as I was calling it, here, and that kind of starts to give me a shadow effect, which I don't like personally. And it does sting. It does have hydrogen peroxide in it. If you are using like heavy retinols or, you know, those kind of things, I would recommend you, you know, either check with a dermatologist or a doctor, because I don't know how they react. I don't use those. You're supposed to start with a clean skin. I have, you know, this is early morning. I don't know if you can see from my face, I'm still a little bit sleepy. I'm trying out the CC Plus, you know, under eye corrector from It Cosmetics, because right now It Cosmetics has 5 times the reward points at Ulta. Anyway, the rest of my face is clean, and you're not supposed to go around your, like, you know, orbital socket anyways, so I'm good. This is a cream bleach, so it comes with a cream which kind of looks like this. I have used up about half of it, and then it comes with an accelerator. It is almost like the consistency, the salt. I don't know if that has the hydrogen peroxide or the cream has it, but basically when you mix it, the actual action starts. The thing is that the newer packaging of the bleach comes with a little mixing cup and a tiny spatula. You're supposed to start with a couple of pinches of the bleach accelerator, and then for my entire face I add about a teaspoon of the cream. The cream is kind of coagulated coconut oil consistency, and I'm gonna just mix it in with the powder. Usually when I start mixing, I tend to start using my fingers, because I think the cream melts a little bit with the heat of my fingers, so I might start doing that. You might have noticed that I'm in my it's okay if they get ruined kind of clothes. I'm going to pull my hair back. And of course, you know, I'm gonna avoid getting it onto my hair because it's a hair bleach, you know. So unless you want to do that, you know, avoid getting it into your hair or your eyebrows. And that's why I'm holding a mirror up. Let's go. Ideally, I should start with my upper lip because that's where the hair is the coarsest on my face. You can apply with the spatula. I have noticed that I'm not very precise when it comes to using that. So it does give out fumes kind of that irritate your eyes. I have a little, you know, acne scar that you might have seen in the recent videos. It's a temporary scar, so I'm not really worried that way, but you will notice that that does not get bleached. So it's not a skin bleacher per se. Now I'm supposed to wait 10 to 15 minutes. Basically 10 minutes, and then it says that check, like, you know, you can scrape a little bit of the bleach off and check if you need to keep it for a little bit longer. See, where is my timer? This one retails for under $5 at Walmart. Target used to carry it, but I've noticed that they don't anymore, or what, I don't know. They have this like Sally Hansen brand, which I'm not a big fan of. This is like the oldest brand I have used in US. Like I have used it ever since I moved here and purchased a bleach in US. Otherwise I used to bring it all the way from India every time I visited. This lasts you quite a long time. This is the smaller pack, 1.2 ounces. The larger pack is, I think, $10, which is like 3 times this. So if you are sure, you know, you're gonna use it, you could buy the larger pack. Yeah, this itself would last me like 2 to 3 months. So I don't want to, you know, just get the gigantic pack and use it over a year. I literally, you know, can get a year out of it. And I did not start the timer. Yeah, that's me. I'm talking. Once I start talking, I kind of tend to lose track. Why did I open calculator? No, where is the clock? My kids keep on playing with my phone and end up like moving the apps around all the time. So every time I have to go search for things. Clock. Okay, so let's set a timer for 8 minutes because I'm pretty sure I have talked for more than 2 already. Yeah, so what should we talk about? Yeah, it's turning out to be a nice day today. I'm looking forward to meeting our friends. It's been... Sorry, my husband has started like a fan or something outside. But yeah, it's been over a month and a half or more that we have been planning, you know, just getting together. And either it rains or someone falls sick. And most of the times it is one of our family members. Out of the 4, 3 have been sick repeatedly over the last 4+ weeks. So I'm really looking forward to this get together. I really wish I would have started YouTube, you know, in 2011. My friend and I used to watch it so regularly that I should have just started it then, right? I was single, not for long, like for a year, but then I continued to stay on my own until 2013, just me and my dog. And we did so many house projects. I painted the entire house. I stripped down the crazy wallpaper. We also did part of our floors. Our house was, you know, crazy before. Like we had carpet in the kitchen and we had carpeted floors in the half guest bathroom. Can you imagine? Yeah, there was carpet around the toilet. Yeah, that was the first thing we ripped out, I think. And we had bare floors for a while, the kitchen carpet and the bathroom carpet. And we had literally like blue everywhere. All the wallpapers were either blue or, you know, blue design on some other color. The carpet in the living room was blue. It was just like teal, you know, so like dark teal. And in Massachusetts, where it's like gray 8 months out of 12, the curtains were blue, the blinds were blue, the same teal. Yeah, it was a blue house. And there was an accent wall that was gray, because I love yellow to gray contrast. Okay, we are at the 10-minute mark. Let's see. Yeah. Still see a little bit, but let me zoom you guys in and show you. Can you see? Now it's an actual peach fuzz. Peach or brown fuzz that kind of matches my skin tone. So at this stage, you're supposed to kind of scrape everything off as much as you can. It kind of becomes, you know, goes back to being waxy again or dry. Almost, it crumbles sometimes. Yeah, my toddler is currently heavily into fires and fire trucks, and initially he used to like to pretend that there's fire in the house. So he would start screaming, "Mom, there's fire in the house and the baby is crying." What kind of stupid game, like? So yeah, it's not going so well with the damp paper towel. So I'm gonna go wash this off and I'll be right back. Alright, I have washed off my face. As you can see, my acne scar is still there because the rest of the area has, like, you know, now the peach fuzz. You know, it doesn't have the black fuzz anymore. I looked in the mirror and I see that the little bit of the hair have not been like bleached, but that's okay, because majority of them are bleached, and those that are not bleached can easily be covered up with makeup. Yeah, so I'm off to get my breakfast and then head out the door. I hope you have a great weekend, and thanks again for watching.